Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Gemini. So, Gemini, I'm doing a reading as usual with my own deck, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. So I'm feeling a little bit better. For those of you who watched my Taurus reading yesterday and sent me well wishes for a fast recovery, thank you so much. I am feeling a little bit better. I'm already taking the medicine that I'm supposed to take, so everything will be fine in a couple of days. But you know, this is what I love doing, so here I am for you today, Gemini, with your message from the cards. And it feels like there's something to do with the timing of this message and about stepping into a role that you're supposed to step in at this very moment. So why I'm saying this? Because of this card that is opening up your reading today, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune came in today with it's almost like a soft entrance, but one that is very significant, one that I could feel the seriousness of it. I could feel the responsibility of so what I heard, I'm trying to describe it with this sentence that came to me: you are about to step into your role. It's time to step into your role, Gemini. And so with this sentence coming in with this card opening up your reading, I got the feeling of there is something that has been building up to get to this very moment where you're ready for this next phase. And it feels like it's not only stepping into your role, but stepping up. It's like there is a sense of whatever role you're taking on right now, it feels like it's an upgrade of what you have been doing for quite some time, for your entire life, or for the past years perhaps. And so with this card, showing itself as the first card, but also with, as I said, with the feeling of a soft entrance. So it's not something that is loud. It's not something that is scandalous. It's not something that is overbearing. It's not at all. It's almost like there is the sensation, perhaps in you, Gemini, of just stepping into this position, this role, this I don't know, maybe place, new home, or new job, but it feels like this is a position that you knew it was for you. So there is no need to make a show out of it. You know what I mean? This is the reason why I'm saying it's a soft entrance. It's like, you belong in this role. So you're just taking, it's like taking your position, just taking your seat in a sense. Sitting where you belong, or stepping into this role that you know that you belong. And I feel like it has to do with some sort of balancing out two different energies, but very complementary energies that are based in this yin yang dynamic, this feminine and masculine principles that you're about to step into right now. So these two cards are showing me this dynamic: the High Priestess and the Magician. So the feminine principle coming before the masculine, which to me felt really significant. And also because of this card coming next, it's like the dynamic between these two characters that I want to say, I'm at first I sensed that Gemini was the High Priestess, and then this Magician was another player, another character, another person. But really, when I was, because of this Six of Pentacles that is coming in with this balancing out of the scales, it's like this equal give and take. between these two energies. So I was, just looking in deeper to see and sense if Gemini was really the high priestess or the magician. And what I got was kind of like a 50-50 scenario. So for a few people, I feel like, yes, the high priestess is Gemini, is you, and this is another person symbolizing or embodying this masculine principle. But to be honest, I cannot disregard the possibility of this all happening in you, Gemini. It's like you are establishing a position where you are very balanced, between these two energies within yourself. So within your own body, within your own being, I want to say, it's not just your body, it's your being. It's like your entire being, your whole body, your physical body, your soul body, your emotional body, your spiritual body. It's like every layer of you is flowing very beautifully, in this dynamic, in this feminine and masculine, feminine and masculine, feminine and masculine. It's like a dance. It's like this Six of Pentacles is symbolizing the ballroom, in a sense, where these two characters, these two principles are being invited to step into this role, of course, and just, take on the stage, take on the dance floor, and go for a waltz, or go for a dance, or just simply move so beautifully. It's like there is this beautiful dynamic going on between these two cards. And I want to say, because this card is the feminine and it's coming first before the magician, what I heard was, because the high priestess is the number 2 of the major arcana and the magician is the number 1, what I heard was to become one. So it's like, if this is the case for you, which is you and another, or you and another, or whichever case fits for you, it's like both of you together complement each other so well that you have a sense that you can conquer the world. It's like, and I want to rephrase that, it's not that you can conquer the world, because I feel like it's not only going outwards, right? Because this masculine principle with the magician is like this, it's like sprinkling the magic to the outside. But the high priestess, it's like, and it's interesting because not long ago, this high priestess was showing me this energy that was going from the inside out. But today, because of this Wheel of Fortune, which I believe yesterday came in the reading too, in the Taurus reading too, and it was showing me this this dynamic of, these mirrors being reflected back at each other, which, it's coming through a little bit with this high priestess being the number 2, which then becomes the 1. And what I mean by that is, like, when two reflections are seen, that's so gorgeous. When two reflections are seen, you and your reflection, and you see each other, it's like you both become one. So it could be this these scenario that I'm saying about you and another person, and this beautiful dance, and this complementary energetic combination. It's how it's coming through. It's like this complementary combination. It's like an adding up of these energies. Or if it's happening just inside you, just within your being, I want to say that it's this reflection that is playing beautifully, that now, because you see yourself from the inside but also from the outside as this, mirror reflection, this mirrored reflection, it's like now you understand that the power in your being that is communicated to you through your intuition, it's what is making possible for you to really shape your reality, for you to really, it's like when you see this mirror image, it's like you have the perfect complementary force or complementary energy that is giving you this ability, Gemini, to manifest things, to manifest your reality. It's like, it's the understanding that in order to really create this stage, this physical scenario, right? The stage itself, it's like what I'm seeing here. It's almost like this play where it's like this life, this embodied life in this three-dimensional plane. It's like this big theatrical play where if you are not privy to how this is, or how this comes to being, how this mirrored reality functions, it's like you are not able to step into that role. You're not able to step it onto the stage. So it's like just admiring from afar. But what I'm seeing here, Gemini, and perhaps this is just a link to yesterday's reading, it's like you understand that by going inward, you can go outward. It's like by going in, you can shape the outside world, if that makes any sense. So what this is talking about, especially being a 6, you know, this 6, it's always talking about this beautiful, it's coming through actually as a very feminine number to me right now, because of the harmony of it, because of the gentleness, but also because of the pentacle suit is showing me the not the hard surface, it's the way that I heard right now, but it's like the strength of this magician, this practical ability of the masculine principle that is able to really shape things into being, to this in a more physical kind of sense, you know what I mean? So it's this combining of the two energies that either is happening with you and another, or within yourself, that is becoming so balanced, so equally displayed and distributed, you know, in your relationships, or specifically one relationship, or within yourself, that it's like actually you can shape your reality, you can create things into being with these two abilities, with these two magics, I want to say. It's like the magic of the masculine power and the magic of the feminine power, going in opposite directions, I want to say. One inside and then the other outside, but because it's such a beautiful complementary energy, it's like you can create things out of nothing, I want to say, because it is time for you to really step into this role, step onto the stage of life. And so these 3 cards following the Magician and the High Priestess and the 6 of Pentacles, it's interesting because, you know, we're ending with another Pentacle card, but it's a 3, which to me feels like this creation of the new. So perhaps because this is right above it, it's like you establish a really firm ground, but one that is really harmonious and really beautiful, I want to say. These 2 cards are coming through with such beauty, with such it's just such a flow, natural flow of creating something into being, into this 3rd dimension, that I feel like it's like you are no longer it's like you are no longer prioritizing any one of these two energies. It's like both of them are priorities. Both of them are really important for you. It's like you give attention to both of them equally. You see, this is the reason why you can step onto this stage now, because this is this next phase. It's like enough of just watching this play, you know, in front of me. It's like it's time for you to really become the characters that are there. And so with these two cards being fire cards, so we have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands followed by the 3 of Pentacles. So these two cards are these two, right? So it's like the energy here is building up, but what I'm seeing mostly here, it's like this bubbling up of the energy with a lot of there's a lot of momentum here. There's a lot of, because you have established such such a beautiful flow to your day-to-day, to your work space, to your relationships especially, or to just feeling integral with you, feeling integrity. It's like this card is coming through with such beauty because you're feeling like there is nothing missing, there is nothing lacking. You have everything. You have everything that you need. You have everything that you wished for. And I feel like these two cards are just symbolizing the bridging of the gap that once was a little bit split apart with the 10 of Wands. And so it has nothing to do with the traditional meaning, don't worry. It's just what I'm seeing here. It's like these are the two margins of, you know, landscapes in a sense, two borders of a precipice where these two principles, or well, these two people in a sense, had to jump into. It's like, not only if this is the case for you where you are the high priestess or the magician and you know your partner is another the other one, it's like both of you had to jump in to this precipice, had to take this leap. Or even if it's not in, you know, if this is happening within you, it's like you had to find a way to really bring these two into balance, not to prioritize one or the other. It's like both of them had to jump equally, right? So the exact amount of this the feminine power and the masculine power had to be put into place for you to really feel like there is this bridging of the gap, which I'm seeing here with the 8 of Wands. So it's like stitching, what I just heard. It's like stitching, what I'm seeing here. It's something that I've never seen with this card. It's interesting because it's like you are actually weaving. Oh, this is so amazing. This is incredible, Gemini. So you're weaving your own destiny because now you're stepping into this role and you're about to take on the stage, when before you were just, you know, watching it from the audience more passively than actively. But now that these two energies here have come to this beautiful dance flow, it's like now you know the steps for this dance routine, in a sense, for this live presentation, for this play. So now you can step onto the stage and create something that is uniquely yours. This is what the 3 of Pentacles is talking about. So after you have allowed yourself to, you know, merge these two or bring these two margins closer to each other with the 8 of Wands here, it's like stitching this gap, you know, bringing this gap closer and closer and closer, because these two principles, the masculine and the feminine, are here. So it's like they are the glue, in a sense, for this gap to be closed, right? And when this gap is closed, it's like with the 3 of Pentacles, because you have established such harmonious way of manifesting, but also listening to your intuition, it's like now you have the reins of your destiny at hand. It's like now you are ready to really step into this creator of your reality role, you see? And so here with the three, you know, usually the three to me has this embedded energy of creator, of creating, of co-creation. And so here it's like it's this math that I was seeing here out. So this two becoming one, which actually is a three if we think of it, right? But I want to say most of all, what I'm seeing with the Three of Pentacles here is like this creation of yours that is happening after you are weaving this or just stitching this gap. It's something that is so unique and so particular to you that I feel like not even you are really aware of what is about to come through. It's like not even you can predict what you are about to create, if it makes any sense. So I'm going to pull more cards for you, Gemini, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes as a final guidance for you in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.